is almost here. I remember the summer vacations from when I was a kid. My cousins and I used to be out in the garden exploring in spite of the terrible heat. Amongst the various critters and creepy crawlies that we used to come across, I remember we always found a lot of squirrel babies. Now, we didn't know what to do with them back then, and how I wish I'd met Subhashini and her dedicated team of squirrel mamas back then. Summer is the season when squirrels are most active. They are out foraging, frolicking with each other up in the trees, and also making lots of little babies. Many a time, these babies fall out of their nests or are attacked by predators, and sometimes are even subject to human carelessness. And then the little ones are lost and homeless in the big bad world. Fortunately, there's a squirrel network in Chennai that knows exactly how to help these babies. And it's time we learned a thing or two from their years of experience.
We are a small group of people, mostly ladies, who help out with small squirrels. Okay, with squirrels, releasing them when they are big. The whole idea is to raise them to adulthood and then put them back into trees, not to keep them as pets.
Squirrel care involves 3 different phases, and each of the ladies in the network handle babies at different stages.
Stage 1 are what we call pinkies. Pinkies are small pink squirrels, very little ones. They don't have eyes, they don't have ears. The only thing they have is a big mouth and a very loud voice, and they have to be stimulated to make them pass their urine and droppings. We usually keep them in near a light, a kind of makeshift incubator to make sure they are warm all the time.
It is important that you feed these babies correctly. Make sure that the milk doesn't go into their nose and that the milk is warm enough. Also, the babies shouldn't be fed when they're cold, because this could be fatal sometimes. At this stage, the babies need to be fed about once in 4 hours and are given a thick mixture of curd and milk. If they're slightly weak, then a bit of lactogen 1 will also do them good. Handles the babies when they are in the second stage. This is probably when they are at their cutest. They love to cuddle and play and always need your attention.
They're probably around 1 month, 1.5 months. And they're still on milk and lactogen, we've just started adding lactogen so that it gives more nutrition. So which they'll continue to be on for the next 2 or 3 weeks, where we'll start introducing them to more soft fruits, and then to actually other fruits, and gradually solids, and wean them off milk completely.
When the babies are about 3.5 to 4 months, their wild instincts usually kick in and they begin to withdraw a bit from their mothers. And this is a good thing, because this is the time that the babies need to learn the ways of the world, and the human mothers will teach their children everything before they're released. Hilavati has released many squirrels successfully. Though letting go of the babies is tough, she told us how rewarding it is as long as you do it right.
When you have the squirrels ready for release, it is better to have them outside the house. Inside a cage, you first put them inside the house so they can go around. You put some ropes and some twigs also, so they'll know how to jump and climb on the trees. So when they get used to that, you leave the cage near a tree. That way even the outside squirrels will come and talk with them and they'll get used to the surroundings. And after that, before the release also, you should be careful that there are no, sometimes crows also attack. Crows will attack and cats may attack. So when you release them, you have to be very careful.
Need to know their new surroundings really well and feel completely secure. Until such time, they will keep coming back, and this is something that the mothers watch out for. One thing that the network needs is more release sites. Is there a tree right outside your window that's safe from cats and predators? It could just work as a release site.
A release is always done by the squirrel itself. We don't catch a squirrel and put it on a tree. This is very dangerous because outside squirrels are likely to be very aggressive. Our squirrels are not used to that kind of aggression. We organize it in such a way that they can come back to the cage or the room as many times as they want, as long as they want, till they feel comfortable enough. It's called a soft release.
The only squirrels that can't be released are those that are handicapped or unfit to live in the wild. Chaku, who has a nervous problem and can't really use his hind legs, is the best example of one such squirrel. Not that he's missing much, he thinks he's human and has completely taken over Subhashini's home.
My, how quickly they grow up. I remember little Fuzzy when he was a squealing little pinky as tiny as a nut. Squirrel care is no easy job. It's a full-time commitment, and also squirrels are not pets. They were born to run about in the trees. So this summer, if you find orphan squirrel babies or squirrels that need your help, you know what to do. If you're still confused, give us a call.
His name is Hatch and he has a mission. Find out more in just a bit.